Nike struck absolute gold when they signed Caitlin Clark to an 8-year, $28 million endorsement deal. So why in the world?
Nike is facing serious backlash over how it has handled Caitlin Clark. Many fans are asking whether the company may have made one of its biggest mistakes by overlooking her at the peak of her rise.
She just wants to be the best basketball player. And she's caught up in this political deal, and she's caught up in this racial discussion, and she's dealing with Nike, an organization that got her on a bargain basement deal and is telling her, well, we're going to wait to promote you until we're done promoting Asia Wilson. Won't even put out a Caitlin Clark commercial. Won't put out a Caitlin Clark shoe because Nike has decided that
Nike appears to be under heavy pressure. The company has struggled in recent years, losing more than $100 billion in market value since 2021. The situation became so intense that many demanded the CEO be removed, eventually leading to his retirement. So, is sports losing its appeal? Not really. The real question is what's actually happening at Nike and where Caitlin Clark fits into this bigger picture.
Of this year's WNBA season, it was announced that Caitlin Clark signed a massive endorsement deal with Nike. This deal was for 8 years, $28 million with a signature sneaker.
For a generational talent, this should have been automatic. That's what everyone believed. Nike seemed ready to lock in one of the biggest stars of the next 2 decades. A player who could define an era. And then nothing. Complete silence. No major rollout. No major campaign. Nike simply walked away.
A fantastic deal. Now, since she has signed this contract, you guys, and her WNBA season has come and gone. And with that, Nike has not done one thing to promote her. We have not seen any commercials. We have not seen any ads. We have not seen any Caitlin Clark merchandise. And we, for sure as hell, have not seen any Caitlin Clark signature shoes. It is mine.
But there is some good news. Nike did manage to sign one of the few athletes capable of generating billions. Think Michael Jordan, Tiger Woods, LeBron James, and now Caitlin Clark. In April, Caitlin signed an 8-year deal with Nike worth up to $28 million. By industry standards, that's a bargain, especially if it leads to a signature shoe. She was named unanimous WNBA Rookie of the Year. Yet despite all this, Nike still has no plans to release her shoe.
Why?
Their official explanation doesn't add up. What are they really hiding? And just when the story seems simple, it takes a surprising turn.
In summary, Nike lucked into the marketing chance of a generation, and they're using that to advertise old product. Why is it happening this way? Now here's the money.
Then Aya Wilson, fresh off another MVP season, stepped out wearing her sneakers and revealed something unexpected. Development on Caitlin Clark's shoe reportedly began in 2023 and is now projected for a spring 2025 release. According to this timeline, the shoe might not even reach stores until 2026 or 2027. Nike claims the process is complex, requiring deep collaboration, large-scale manufacturing, and a full global marketing rollout.
That is the most surprising about this is if you guys remember when Caitlin Clark was playing at Iowa, Nike ran ads about her. When she broke the record for the most points in NCAA scoring history for both the men and the women, Nike put up this huge billboard that's basically like, if you break it, you own it. And this was in Iowa. They had other ads and things that came out, but since then it has...
At first, that explanation sounds reasonable. But wait, there's more to this story.
Why in the world are they being so quiet about Caitlin? Either one, there's some stuff going on behind the scenes at Nike. Their stock has dropped like 20% this year. I know that they have fired people, hired new people. Like there's a lot of moving parts. That to me, I know they're blaming some of it on that, but that seems to be such a small, minor detail when you have the gold mine that is Caitlin Clark. It seems to me that it is more on the political side as to why Caitlin Clark is not getting the praise, the commercials, the ads, the merch, like all of the things that she should have gotten during this rookie.
If that's really Nike's excuse, then it doesn't hold up. History proves it. Back in 2003, every major brand wanted LeBron James. Reebok, Adidas, and Nike all rushed to sign him and prioritized his signature shoe. Nike even started designing his sneakers before he officially signed. They used a secret internal code name Air Zoom Nobel, LeBron spelled backward, before switching to Air Zoom Generation. While LeBron was still in high school, Nike was already producing his shoe. Their strategy was to overwhelm him, and it worked. He debuted his signature line in his rookie NBA season. So are we supposed to believe Nike suddenly forgot how to do this? That something that once took months now takes years?
No.
Something else is happening. Caitlin Clark is breaking records while wearing Kobe shoes, yet she hasn't appeared in major Nike ads. She's being kept out of the spotlight. Was this the plan all along? Sign her long-term, then quietly sideline her while focusing on Aya Wilson?
His own signature shoe, his rookie year. So 20 years ago, Nike was nimble enough and had enough vision to see that, hey, let's get LeBron's shoe out here. This guy's going to be a big deal. They can't do this for Caitlin Clark for some reason. And lo and behold, though it wasn't exactly pushed on the public, there has been no Nike commercial for Clark as a pro. Let that sink in. No Caitlin Clark commercial. She's had 4 years of being the biggest star in all of sports, driving up these television ratings. No Nike commercial.
According to respected writer Ethan Strauss, who cited insider sources on Substack, the situation is closely connected to Aya Wilson. When Caitlin signed her $28 million deal, she faced immediate backlash online. One major outlet even ran a headline saying, "Caitlin Clark is reportedly getting her own shoe. This is why people are upset." Many fans argued that previous signature shoes had gone to white players. Others said Aya Wilson deserved one first, especially since Clark hadn't yet played a WNBA game. What should have been a positive moment for women's basketball turned into a controversy.
In summary, Nike lucked into the marketing chance of a generation, and they're using that to advertise old product. Why is it happening this way? Now here's the money. Based on conversations with people in the know, it indeed has something to do with the WNBA MVP and Nike athlete, A'ja Wilson. But beyond Wilson, it's about the culture of the company that's more concerned with quelling noise rather than making it, as Nike once used to.
Nike's handling of Caitlin Clark has now created massive backlash. Despite her $28 million contract and historic rookie season, she still has no signature shoe and no major campaign. Fans are paying attention. They see Adidas celebrating her success, while Nike stays quiet. Critics believe Nike is prioritizing optics over business, pushing Clark aside while promoting Aya Wilson. With her record-breaking performances, near MVP-level impact, and enormous fan base, it's clear that ignoring her is short-sighted. And the backlash against Nike is only growing.
Into this season, we will not see that again. She came off of playing in a national championship game that had over 20 million people tuned into that game, then going straight into the draft, and then going straight into the WNBA and breaking an insane amount of records in her rookie season, winning Rookie of the Year. However, it has yet to be officially announced. She had the craziest momentum that we have ever seen with any athlete in the history of ever. And the fact that Nike did not capitalize on that, the fact that they are the biggest athletic sportswear brand in the world, and we didn't hear a peep out of them the entire season, it truly makes me wonder, like, if I were Caitlin Clark's management, and again, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes, but I would be truly rethinking the deal that I signed up for. How do you miss an opportunity like that? How do you not capitalize? It doesn't make any sense at all. Is A'ja Wilson currently the best player in the WNBA? Yes. Is Caitlin Clark currently the face of the WNBA? Yes. Do I think if A'ja Wilson dropped a shoe and Caitlin Clark dropped a shoe today at the very same time, that Caitlin Clark would outsell A'ja's shoe by 100 times? Yes, I think that would be the case. And I'm sorry to break that news to everybody, whether it's fair, whether it's whatever, that's just the truth. We saw the jersey sales numbers. We didn't actually see the actual numbers, but we saw the top jersey sales in the WNBA this season. And A'ja, despite being a third-time MVP, Her jersey sales were 5th in the league even after Kate Martin, who barely saw the court,